Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I am doing a short reading video, and the reason I'm doing this reading is because I have been trying my hardest to not do this particular reading because I have felt a little bit of heavy energy coming from the subjects of this reading, and also because I've really been trying to focus my attention on doing my general twin flame readings that I always record on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But I feel like I'm not going to be able to do that general recording until I channel this shorter, I don't want to say more emotional, because the twin flame energy updates tend to be emotional as well, but maybe I'll say the more heavy message here. So I feel that this will not be for everyone. Only take this if it connects with you. And I am not sharing this information to dwell in this kind of heavy energetic space. I am sharing this information because I feel that there are a group of people in our beautiful collective here who are really seeking clarity about what they are sensing from this person I'm picking up on here. We'll get into it in a second, but there's a person involved here who is thinking really heavily about you, about this group of people that I'm channeling for. And although this person isn't communicating about what they're feeling, you are sensing it psychically, energetically, and because of this, it's actually having an effect on your energy field. And so what I'm picking up on is that this person either has been in the past romantically involved with you, or I heard flirtatious, so there could have been some flirting going on between you and this person. There is some kind of energy cord connecting you and this person, even if you haven't been in communication for a period of time. So what's happening is, because of these energy cords where there has been this transference of flirtatious energy or romantic energy, even if it didn't fully develop into a full-blown relationship, although for some of you, I do feel you may have dated this person. I heard briefly for some. So for some of you, you may have dated this person briefly in the past. I just keep getting a few months for someone. So this could have been a relationship that, again, was fairly brief if there was a relationship, or otherwise, I'm hearing outside of that relationship, if that does apply for you, there was just a lot of flirtatious, I'm hearing playful energy between you and this person. I'm hearing we both feel it, but we're not going to say it. So there was a lot of we both really care about each other, but we aren't defining this, or we aren't putting a label on this. I keep wanting to say 2 fire signs. So someone here may have 2 fire signs in their birth chart. So both their sun and their moon, or their rising sign, 2 of those 3 at least may be a fire sign, but alternatively, you might both be a fire sign. So let me know if that resonates with anyone. But alternatively also, because there are just many different things here coming through for different people, so bear with me here. There's just a lot coming through these messages. But I also feel for some of you, this person might be a Sagittarius, because I'm getting that as well. I also keep seeing eyes that are brown. So I feel this could signify simply that this person is watching you or observing you from a distance, or that they are thinking about you really heavily, which is represented by these eyes. For some of you, this person may have brown eyes, but these brown eyes I'm seeing are just very dark in my mind. And so I'm picking up that if their eyes aren't brown, this could also just indicate that there's kind of like a darkness hanging over this person because of something they are, I'm hearing brooding, almost like this person is brooding about something or feeling frustrated about something. It's like this combination of, I want to say a combination of anger and sadness and protectiveness coming from this person, but at the same time, it's not backed up with words or with action. So I feel like this person could be feeling really protective, or I almost want to say like claiming you and wanting to be with you, but they have been, I'm hearing, delaying action or delaying moving forward with this. And now they're looking at, I really have to say for many of you, I feel this person is looking at you moving on. The number 555 came out on the recording timer. And I hear someone here saying, I couldn't be stuck in this limbo period any longer. I had to just choose to move on with my life, I'm hearing like let go. I tried so long to solve this, so long to figure this out. And finally, I had to make a choice. I feel like the person on the other side of this, and I am getting, I have to say, a lot of masculine energy from this person who's been coming through, and I'm getting a lot of feminine energy from the person who will resonate with this reading. Of course, these polarities could be reversed. And also remember that the masculine and feminine labels do not necessarily mean that this person is a man or a woman. These are labels used to describe energy dynamics. So what I'm really feeling for the feminine here is there's a feminine who has, I'm hearing, finally made a choice. I feel that this feminine for a long time was putting off something or delaying something, not wanting to take action in a certain direction because I'm hearing they didn't know what this person's intentions were, and they may have been waiting for them to make a move. I'm hearing, give me a signal, give me a sign. And I feel that this person finally chose to go ahead and move forward in spite of the other person's inaction or unwillingness to move forward. For some reason, I heard coward. So the feminine here may be looking at the masculine as being a coward or being too afraid to move forward, or I'm hearing to leave some kind of other situation and fully commit. That won't resonate specifically for everyone. So I want to know specifically what the masculine here is thinking or feeling. So I am going to pull a few cards from some of the other decks here. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. I just got chills all over reading that card. I feel that there is something specifically about the voice of the feminine here. By the way, I am using the labels masculine and feminine, and I know that many of you are twin flames and do connect here as twin flames, but I do want to let you know this is not a twin flame specific reading. So this could go for any form of karmic connection, soul connection, relationship of any kind. I will let you know if twin flame energy does come up specifically in the cards, but for now, just take it as it resonates with you. It might be a twin flame connection for you, or it could be really any other form of connection. And I'm hearing it may be all across the board for different people on what kind of connection this is for them. Do let me know in the comments, by the way, if this is connecting as a certain form of twin flame or soulmate connection for you. But another card just flew out, so give me a second here. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. So I feel like the feminine here again has cut herself off from this person emotionally, energetically. There's been some kind of choice, decision, commitment, or cutting off that's taken place on the part of this feminine that I feel the masculine here didn't know that she would actually do, or I'm hearing him say, I just didn't expect it to happen so soon. Although from the perspective of the feminine, I feel her saying, well, I couldn't just wait around for you forever to move forward, to make some kind of a move. I'm hearing her say the ball was in your court, but I felt rejected by your silence. I felt abandoned by your silence. Like, the feeling I'm getting from these two people is that there may have not been a vocal rejection for everyone listening on the part of this masculine, but the feminine felt rejected simply by his lack of action or by his lack of movement forward. However, this masculine really wants to contact you, feminine, whoever you are. I really feel like I see them just going back and forth. I saw the number 1044. That might be significant to someone. This person is very, very close to reaching out. I see them like typing and retyping a message, thinking about saying something, thinking about sending something, not doing it, overthinking it. I feel like this person has literally typed out a message to you. I wanted to say a love letter, and also I wanted to say the word intervention. So I feel as though this person feels you all of the sudden slipping away, but it's not really sudden from the perspective of the feminine, because I feel her saying, I gave you a chance to tell me how you felt. I just saw the number 1122, and for some reason, I'm getting that the month of November may be significant to someone here. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. Interesting. So for some of you, there could have been some kind of a triggering moment with this person in the past, some kind of an argument. Although I feel this won't necessarily apply for everyone. I feel like this person feels as though there was no closure in your connection, and the feminine feels the same way here. I know I keep saying masculine and feminine. It could be reversed for you. I'm just using these labels because it makes it easier for me to really flow with the content and information in a way that makes sense and where I'm identifying both parties here. But again, it could be reversed for some of you. Regardless of whether these words were exchanged that did cause upset or triggering, I'm also feeling, this just came through, but I feel that these hurtful words this person is referring to could actually be referring to something that happened even in the distant past of your connection. So if you are the feminine in this situation and you were thinking, I don't really know what they're talking about, your guides are kind of asking you to think further back, because if you've known this person or been connecting for a long time, I'm just hearing this person remembers everything. Like, you might think that they forget what you talk about or your conversations. I'm hearing because one person here has tried to delete the pictures, delete the conversations, really tried to, I'm hearing erase this person, not because they literally want to erase them from their life, but because it's too painful to keep all of the conversations, all of the photographs, when they're really trying to move with the flow of their life, to really move forward. I don't want to be in this limbo energy, in this stuck energy anymore, is what I feel this person saying. But again, these words that could have been triggering, that may have been exchanged between you, could have happened in the past, the very distant past, even if you've been connecting for a while. But again, this person that I'm connecting with, they remember, I'm hearing every detail. I remember, for some reason they're saying, I remember how your eyes looked. I remember how you moved, how your laugh sounded. Even if this person has connected with other feminines between times when you've been talking, I feel like you are the love of their life. That is really what I'm getting, is you are the love of their life, but they didn't take action on their feelings, or they were too afraid to say how they really felt, to fully move forward. And I feel that you got tired of the inaction and the stagnancy and made some kind of a choice to move forward for yourself, to do something for yourself that really caused this person to feel cut off from you. I meant to say this earlier, but there's something about beautiful voice here that came out in the first card. So I really feel that this person either really loves just the sound of your voice. I'm hearing them say, I find it really comforting, really calming. But for some of you, this is literally your singing voice. Whoever the feminine is here, they really love the way that you sing. And for whoever this is, I know this is probably just one person, but this feminine doesn't really like singing in front of most people because she gets really nervous. But the masculine here always really, really loved the sound of her singing voice. So for whoever that is for, you know who you are. But this card says, I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. So I feel that during this period of time where things energetically and communication-wise may have felt really stagnant, that caused this feminine to finally say, I need to choose to, or really just make a choice. Like, I don't want to be stuck here forever in my head, going back and forth between options while I'm letting time go by. I had to start taking steps forward on my life to build the life of my dreams, to accept the love that was most available to me, or to move towards love that is more available. And I'm hearing the feminine here say, I knew you so well, but in some ways, you felt like a stranger. In some ways, I could never quite fully figure you out. And I feel like there's this energy of her having believed that maybe this masculine had fully moved on or didn't really care about her anymore. I'm hearing because of the silence. So that might connect for some of you. But this masculine was keeping tabs on her really in any way he possibly could. I'm hearing that if you live close to one another, this masculine may have frequented places that he thought you might be. He daydreamed about you a lot. If you're connected online in social media in any way like that, I feel was looking you up, looking at your profile, keeping tabs on you. But the strange thing is, for some reason, I feel like the one thing this masculine wasn't doing was communicating or reaching out. And this card says, a time for healing, balsamic moon. Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. What else is going on here? Let's see if I can get one more card here. I feel like whatever you did, feminine, to make this person feel cut off in this way, it's actually really pushed them to realize how much they need you or love you or miss you. But now there's this energy of them not really knowing what to do about that, because I'm hearing the tables have turned. Whereas you, feminine, may have looked at this masculine as being not available in the past. Now it's like the tables have turned, and this masculine, I hate to say this, but for some of you, it's almost like you were the love of their life, if I can speak clearly here. But at the same time, the ironic and frustrating thing was, you were and are the love of their life, but they weren't treating you like the love of their life. They weren't prioritizing you like the love of their life. And in fact, they may have even pursued other people, flirted with other people, and you may have been aware of this or just been frustrated that they seemed so non-committal to you and to the connection, or just weren't being clear fully about what they wanted. And it's not that they meant to keep you as an option, but it's almost like you were the love of their life, but they kept you as an option for some reason, or made you feel like an option because they never thought that they would lose you as an option, if that makes sense. And so now that they feel like they're losing you, there's this realization that you've always been the love of their life. I'm seeing them look at you like this prize. But again, it's like they felt this way about you, but didn't actively value you in that way. Don't let your past hold you back. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah, so I feel like the feminine here has made a commitment to something new, whether it's to a new path, to a new job, to some new life choice. For some, this may be a commitment that this feminine has made to a new person. You could romantically now be in some other commitment because you chose to move forward to this more available love connection instead of remaining in this stagnant place with this person. For some reason, I'm getting the song Out of the Woods by Taylor Swift, but there's this feeling of, are we out of the woods yet? Like we're chasing each other around in the dark, never really getting anywhere. And finally, I had to just step out of that confusing, chaotic maze and into the light, into the future of my life. And with Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, I feel like this is the feminine in this situation, feeling a lot of pull from this person who, again, I feel has been very much intertwined with them, either energetically or romantically in the past. And I feel that for this feminine, feeling the pull of this person, I'm specifically hearing feeling the pull of your hearts or on your heart from this person has been causing you to feel a bit energetically depleted lately, to have trouble really feeling balanced, especially with your energy levels. It's like this person is, I don't want to say that they're draining your energy because I don't think they're doing this intentionally. It's just that this person is sending you so much psychic energy about how much they're thinking about you, how much they want to reach out, how much they miss you, that it is causing you to feel it through your physical body. I'm hearing that for some of you, this might be felt through the heart center, as heart palpitations, your heart seeming to race. But what you're really feeling is this person's heart pounding as they are either, I'm seeing someone literally looking at pictures of you and seeing that you seem happy without them, or that perhaps you've moved on to some other person or some new phase of your life. And they're feeling this sense of like almost like a fight or flight engagement where it's so ironic. They're feeling this protective energy, this strongly, like fiercely loyal energy to you. But it's almost like this feeling of it's too late. Like, why didn't they let this motivate them in the past? Why didn't they connect with this in the past? So I'm going to see if I can pull any other cards for this person. So many things remind me of you. Yeah, so that is why if you are this person on the other side of this and you've been feeling energetically drained or depleted, I just saw 222, but it's because this person is so heavily energetically, psychically like on you, thinking about you, that it's really having an effect on your energy field as well. My life is not as together as it seems. I don't react when people mention you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So with the it was my fault, but I blamed you, I feel like there was a time when things could have been different. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's like this person in the past, although in the present, they may be feeling like you, the feminine, cut them off or ended things. Really, in the past, this person had, I'm hearing a fork in the road, and they keep replaying this right now in their minds, by the way, too, because they keep thinking of how they faced this fork in the road, and they feel like they made the wrong choice. Now, of course, only you will know how or if this connects to you specifically, but what I feel is this person had a choice. And they chose the path that led them further away from you or caused you to feel rejected or abandoned or created some kind of a rift between you. And now it's like perhaps months or years later, whatever the case is, this person wants to reconnect or wants to come back. But once again, there's this feeling that even in the recent past, they weren't really fully committing themselves in mind, body, and soul to you and to making this connection work. They always kind of had this split energy that you, being this intuitive person, could sense. And because of this, even though they saw you as the love of their life, they kept you in this unfair space of confusion, of limbo, of feeling like you were watching your life go by, and you finally chose again to move forward, to close some kind of door here or choose some other path that caused this person to then feel disconnected from you. But when it says, it was my fault, but I blamed you, I feel like this person in the past, when they had this fork in the road kind of decision point to make, I keep seeing a woman with blonde hair. short blonde hair specifically for someone. So this could be the other person that they quote unquote chose over you in the past, or this could be you, or this might not be relevant to you because I feel it might just be for a specific person. But I'm feeling this person say, in the past, when I was less emotionally mature, I used to get angry at you because I felt as though you had left me behind. But now I realize that it was me who made the choice to disconnect us, or to cause you to feel hurt, to feel betrayed, or to feel disconnected. So even though I'm hearing you delivered the final blow, but it was my fault because I'm the one who made the choice that led us to you needing to deliver the final blow, if that makes sense. It's like this person put you on a path to, I want to say a path to disaster, but a path to some kind of a change or a rift in your connection. But I feel like because you were the one that may have finally shut the door or finally made a choice, this person may have been in blameful energy of you, or at times they may still be feeling that. So that could be where that feeling of anger is coming from that I was picking up earlier. But mostly I'm feeling that if this person is feeling angry, this is coming from a powerlessness, because this person feels powerless to get you back or to really change the dynamic of this situation. Also, I have to say, feminine, if you chose another masculine and this masculine from your past knows about that choice, then what they're feeling angry about is also directed towards this new masculine. It's almost like they're blaming them for coming in and sweeping you off your feet or something. That's how they see it through their eyes, at least, and like stealing you away from them. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. But of course, from your perspective, feminine, it was this person who caused the rift to begin with, who wouldn't clearly communicate with you what they really wanted, and who tried to keep you in this stagnant, stuck kind of energy. And I hear the feminine here saying, I could tell that you weren't ready. With woman holding a coin in the reverse, this could also speak to some kind of a karmic situation that this masculine was tied up in. This could be, I'm hearing that for some, this masculine carried a kind of, I'm hearing that he may have associated with low vibrational friends or low vibrational places. For some reason, I'm seeing someone at a bar or a party. So this masculine may have had an addiction to alcohol, or may have partied a lot, or been really materially focused in some way. That won't be for everyone, maybe just for a few people here. Alternatively, this could speak to some other form of karmic situation, even potentially other feminines in this masculine's life that caused him to, again, not fully choose what he saw as the love of his life, because he wasn't fully emotionally mature enough to clearly see that that was what he wanted and make that choice. So Magician and the Mirror in this sideways position. So I do have to tell you, this is one of the two twin flame cards in this deck. So some of you may connect with this as a twin flame situation, or there may be a twin flame somewhere involved here. This could be the person, the masculine that this feminine chose to rise up with, could have been the twin flame, or the twin flame may have been this masculine from the past who wasn't ready to fully make that commitment. For others, this may not involve a twin flame connection at all. This could also speak to simply the feminine here really undergoing this intense process of healing. For some reason, I'm hearing a feminine say, while you were focused on partying, I was focused on healing. And that's what truly caused the disconnect. Although I feel that's very metaphoric. I don't think it was literally partying for every masculine, literally, that caused him to kind of stay in this lower vibrational energy. that might just be specific for one person, but the energy is here that this feminine sees the masculine as not being emotionally mature or still wanting to remain stuck in lower vibrational places or around lower vibrational people, connections, situations, whereas she really developed the self-accountability to focus on her own growth. She really did a lot of introspection. I'm hearing inner child healing, a lot of energy work within herself to grow into the person that she is today. And I'm hearing her say that it just felt like this masculine wasn't willing to grow up with her in that sense, to fully rise or step into his own power at this time, if that makes sense. Wow, very, very intense messages coming through this reading. Strategy in the upright position. So feminine, I will leave you with this. It feels that this masculine, because of the way he's been really pushed by his feelings, seeing you move on, I see him very much spinning with thoughts about you and about this situation. So don't be surprised if he comes in with some form of, I'm hearing for some, this might be an offer, this might be some form of communication, because I feel that this masculine is really thinking about what he can say or do here to, I don't want to say get what he wants because that sounds really terrible, but to shift this situation, to reignite or to reconnect with you in some way, although he's looking at this situation as also feeling very hopeless in some way. So I'm going to see if I can just pull a final card here. By the way, while I'm shuffling for this final card, I do have a 7 chakra clearing subliminal meditation for any of you who are resonating with this reading. Regardless of what kind of connection you are dealing with here, specifically for some of you, this may be 2 connections with 2 different masculines. I do feel that this entire situation could be causing a major drain on your energy. And because of this, I do really recommend creating some kind of energy clearing routine or ritual, whatever works for you personally, especially at least once a day, once every 24 hours, to fully clear out some of these chaotic, confusing energies that you as this very beautifully intuitive being could be picking up on from this person, because again, they are sending you a lot of energy at this time. So to assist you with this energy clearing, this 7 chakra clearing subliminal is designed to essentially reach into each of the 7 main energy centers of the body that we're calling the 7 chakras here. And the purpose of this subliminal is to use unconscious affirmations to reprogram every area of your subconscious mind, and at the same time to uproot and clear out any negative energies that you may have absorbed from other people, such as this masculine in this case, or even just from the world around you. So you can really get back to clearly hearing and following your own inner voice and taking the action steps here that your intuition is guiding you to take, because as we know, when it comes to these kinds of situations, it can become very difficult for us to hear our own intuition above all of the voices of others, and in this case, the energy that is also psychically being sent to you as this person thinks and feels really heavily about you. So again, this 7 chakra clearing will be a great meditation tool for you to help you clear out your energy field, your aura, to remain clear and connected to your intuition, and to be able to be inspired to the right steps forward for you in this situation. So this subliminal comes from my website, soundandsoulful.com. As you can see on the screen, I have over 100 subliminals on this website, website for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts like confidence and happiness, for anxiety relief, for an energy boost, which some of you may be needing at this time, with the way this person might be depleting some of your natural energy reserves. But also I have subliminals for material manifestations, business success, love and relationships, and so much more. So feel free to explore around the site and see which subliminals resonate with you. And again, that is at soundandsoulful.com. But also the link to this 7 chakra clearing specifically is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. And you can try out any subliminal I've created completely free for 7 days by creating a free trial account on my website. So your final card here is Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And I'm going to read just a little bit from the guidebook for this card. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your soul, of your cells. I wanted to say your soul. That you have access to all the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. That feels like a perfect closing message of guidance. As I said before, to really just remember that all of the answers are within you, that you can trust your inner guidance, which is leading you through your intuition, really just reminding you to take care to clear out these external energies and really find clarity on what you personally want for yourself and your life, and to have the courage to move forward in that direction, whatever that might be for you. So I really hope you received some valuable message from this reading. I know this was a bit longer than my usual mini reading videos. There was just so much coming through this reading. But if you did enjoy the reading, I do hope you will consider subscribing to this channel. Join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. Have a beautiful rest of your nights, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.